Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 731. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
What's up, everybody?
All right, so what news do we have?
Well, we have this interesting news about Ghostbusters, obviously. Apparently, it's not going to be shown at all in China because the Chinese official censorship guidelines prohibit any movies that promote cults or superstition, which obviously this would fall into. So this film is not getting released in China at all.
That's a blow because they make so much money in China. So I don't know, man, what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Were they expecting that, though?
I don't know if they were expecting it, but they might have been, because I don't think that this is going to be a shock, because usually you would know if something like that was going to happen before you release the movie. At least I would assume that these production companies would know, but who knows,
Yeah, I mean, Deadpool, that wasn't even released in China either.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right, so that's a blow to Ghostbusters, but we'll find out. It is out tomorrow.
It is.
And it's not out at midnight either. It's 7 o'clock. For whatever reason that happens. So
well, they always do that now.
I see that. It used to be midnight release, but now they just go 7 o'clock in the afternoon now. So
apparently it's because of all the issues that they've had with potential violence in theaters and stuff. They figure that if they release it a little bit earlier, it might be safer.
I see. That's what makes sense then. Yeah. So they're not doing the midnights; they're doing 7 or 10.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. We may go see it tomorrow, me and Anthony, depending on what time I get out. I do want to see it early, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
What else do we have?
Apparently, Warner Brothers is considering an 8th Harry Potter film. And now we know that there is an 8th, or there's a Harry Potter play, I believe in the UK right now, called Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, I believe it's called. Yeah, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I think we've said this a couple of times. If that does well, which I think it has done well, or is going to do well if it hasn't come out yet, I personally think they're going to do an 8th Harry Potter movie, especially if Fantastic Beasts does well, because that's going to definitely get a sequel. And there you go. I
heard that there was a play. It's doing well, I heard. Or I thought it was doing well. I mean, the original, what's her name? The actress, Emma Watson, right?
Yeah.
She went to the play herself. She said she liked it, I think so.
Well, there's a bit of a controversy going on right now because of who they chose as Hermione in the play.
African-American.
Yeah. So I don't understand really that. I don't think it's a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, I think Emma Watson liked it, so
yeah.
We'll see. What else we have? We have other stuff too, right?
We do, yes. We have on here the Alien story for Alien Covenant. They're talking about the tone. There's a quote here from, who's this from? I think it's from Sigourney Weaver.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if that's who.
I think that's Alien 5, though, right?
Yeah.
But regardless, it's 2 aliens.
Well, sorry, one of the producers on the movie, I believe. He says, "I hope it won't be a few years." No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I read this wrong. I apologize, listeners, or watchers. This from Sigourney Weaver. She says, I hope it won't be a few years. I hope it'll be a couple, but we'll see. It's a great story, and to give this woman itself has so much in it that it's so original, but also it satisfies many in the audience. The primal needs of the aliens as well. It's a tribute to all of the great work that the other directors have done in a way, but goes in a completely new direction. I hope we'll do it.
Okay. We are having audio problems here. I don't know if you can hear yourself, Chris, but you're dropping in and out, and I don't think it's anything to do with you. I think it has to do with the Google tonight. So we may have to redo another one. I don't know if I'm gonna have to scrap this one. I hope not. Let me just see if there's any Ghostbuster numbers in already, because wasn't it released already overseas or something like that? I don't have anything. Nope. No figures. All right. Was there anything else besides that? There was some other stuff, right? Want to save the Star Wars?
Yes.
You want to save the Star Wars for? We'll do a Zoom, I think.
Okay. Well, other than that, there's not really much here.
Oh yeah, I do want to talk about one thing. Yesterday, I planned on doing our show for the season premiere, like fall season, because usually now what I do is when it's September, I treat this like a actual channel on YouTube, because basically we're seeing on TV also on certain TVs like Google TV or whatever it is. So when it comes to September, it's like, all right, all our shows have season premieres, you know. So I figured originally we were going to do our first episode of the Crazy Comic Cast, but when we got and this is spoilers again. Here we go. I'm going to spoil this for you guys. So if you don't want to hear anything what we talked about the Crazy Comic Cast, don't listen. Okay, here you go. The Incredible Hulk died. So we had to do the cast ahead of schedule. And originally I was going to put it in the title, but then I was like, nah, it can't be like that. That's not fair. But I got to say, everybody else kind of really spoiled the crap out of that. So we just put the Hulk is and ... and explanation point, whatever. So I know there's still fallout from Civil War 2, issue 3. I'm having a hard time with understanding where they're going with Marvel, because Civil War, I understand they killed Captain America, and not that they have to kill someone again. They already killed War Machine, Rhodey. So like killing the Hulk, I just have a oh, and this other thing too I heard now, that all the mutants have to be dead. All the X-Men have to be dead by order of, I believe, Disney, because Marvel is not allowed to have any X-Men, because they don't want it's a Disney initiative. They don't want to promote 20th Century Fox in any way, so they are making Marvel lose money purposely. So no X-Men, no Fantastic Four. With the only exception, I guess, Marvel's allowed to do is Deadpool, which I really find to be hypocritical. I mean, it really shouldn't matter. And the initiative is for them to not create any new characters for any of the Spider-Man comics, any of the X-Men comics, anything that anybody has licenses to anything, because they just don't want them to use the characters. There's some type of clause, I guess, but this is really unfortunate for Marvel Comics, because if you don't have new characters, it gets stale. And there's only so many times you could turn Thor into a woman or a guy or a kid or something that's going to try to be different, but you can't create new characters. So I'm not really happy about this. I really think that Marvel needs to get it in gear and figure something out, because I think that the storytelling is dying. I think it's getting boring. I think it's getting boring that there's too many of the same character. And so there's going to be the Dark Age of comics, or something's going to happen that the comics are going to be the way of the record players, the vinyls, and all that other stuff. It's just going to phase out because of Disney, I guess, which, again, it's unfortunate. So that's my rant. Yeah. All right. And I think did we clear up, I guess, Google?
It sounds like it.
All right. You know what? I'm not going to take the chance, because I don't trust it. So we're going to go to Zoom. All right. Take care. Bye for now.